not see this coming. Off Work Sports. My Lord. I mean, what happened last night to the Blazers? What happened? I expected the losses to GSW at home. I think everyone expected that. I think everyone thought that GSW would take this series. But is a sweep coming? I mean, seriously. Dame Lillard, hey. CJ McCollum, hey. These are two guys that'll get you at least one win. I mean, Lewis Williams got you a couple wins. That was with the Clippers. Can these guys will you to one win with this team? They should, but it's not happening. And people are trying to figure out why. And I always make mention to this. I keep saying this a lot of times. Having a lot of stars is great, but too many can be a problem. You can disrupt the flow of a team. I don't want to go there yet with the 76ers. I feel as though they performed as they should have with the amount of time they had to gel. But now going back and looking at the Warriors, everyone continuously talks about, well, the Warriors without Durant would have lost to the Cavaliers. We have to remember that even though they were down 3-1 and the Cavaliers were making a run back, there was one big issue. Remember the game that Draymond Green got suspended? Do you remember that game? I remember that. I think that is the only reason they lost to the Cavaliers. I believe it was in 16. Now this team is back, fully healthy with an older. By the way, I mentioned Iguodala because he is the X factor. People don't understand how much defensively he plays a role for this team. And they are winning. They're winning like days of old. And it's really making it look like Kevin Durant, as we always knew, is just an extra. He's just help when needed. And he's really not needed. Draymond's comments and arguments that they had earlier in the year, there was some criticism over him. But to be honest, this team is just as strong. And now we get to see some other facets of the team in this system. Jordan Bell contributed last night. Let's just get into the stats. You know I like that. When you win in these three categories and you have more GSW versus Portland, there's a problem. Points, Curry, 36. Draymond, 20. I think he had a triple-double. Klay Thompson, 19. And you only have McCollum and Lillard in that category for the point perspective. GSW wins automatically there, right? Rebounds, Green. Who the hell's Alfonso McKinney? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. System. They find these guys out of nowhere. They're like the Spurs. Curry. Yeah, Curry's in the rebound leading category. Curry with a 20-inch vertical is in the lead rebound category. In the top 5. Okay? Where they did hurt him at, where they can pat their heads at, is assists. McCollum, Lillard, and Myers Leonard contributed more from an assist perspective. But look at the overall number. Green with 12. Thompson with 5. That's 17. 11, 6 for Lillard, 5 for McCollum, 4 for Leonard. So technically, they lost that category. Just looking at the top 5. Hey, without breathing through and going deep into details. Blocks. Here we go again. Blocks. Really easy to see, man. GSW, Thompson, Bell, Green. Okay? That's greater than Harkless and Zach Collins from a block perspective. Steals. This is where they can hang their hats on. There was good defense played. Turnovers. Hey, you don't want to lead here. But guess what? GSW leads this, and they still won the game. Okay? 3-pointers made. Guess what? Portland had more contributors. However, somebody made more shots, right? 6 made by Curry. I'm lying to you. Look at Portland. They made the free throws as far as if I look at the top 5. 3 points. 3-point shots. Free throws, 16. Really even. What happened here was a breakdown. I'm showing the quarter that mattered, the third quarter. A breakdown of the third quarter. What a lack of discipline, I would say, to execute. To be up that high, if I could start this video again, where did I stop at? 5:03, I'm going to go back here. To be 53-66 at the beginning of the quarter, and they get to a point where it's 5 minutes left and it's 67-74, 7-point lead from a 13-point lead. Lack of discipline, lack of hitting shots when they matter, okay? That is the problem here. They did not close as they're supposed to. GSW has always been a third quarter team. It happens every freaking time. You got to prepare for the third quarter. I tell you what, you might as well lose the first couple quarters and come back in the third quarter. This is their quarter. This is what you got to prep for. This is where they make their runs. Draymond, incredible game yesterday. Incredible. Much respect to him. Triple-double. Iguodala did his thing on the defensive end, but scoring-wise, he didn't help them at all. Klay Thompson did okay, but bad shooting night, 8 for 20, 1 for 5 from 3, so not an excellent shooting night. And there you go. There goes, well, hey, you still need Durant for something, right? Curry, 11 for 26, 6 for 16. Still not a great shooting night, but enough. The X factor tonight was the unexpected play of Draymond Green and the great contribution from Jordan Bell. What a night for Jordan. Though it doesn't show on a stat line, he did a lot of good things on a defensive end, disruptive end, to kill the Portland Trailblazers. Even Sean Livingston got back in some action. I don't know why he's not more in this lineup. Interesting play. They got contributions all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. Actually, Bogut even played. 11 guys played tonight for the GSW Warriors. Talk about playing everybody. Talk about well-rounded team. Everyone can play. Everyone can contribute. Only Jacob Evans did not play. When you look at Portland, they went down to an 8-9-man roster. They shot better. I mean, it's just crazy to think. But Lillard and McCollum, this is where stat lines didn't show you, where I just showed you before. They did not show up from a percentage perspective. 7 for 20, 5 for 18 is not going to work out, and that's what happened. They had a bad shooting night, and no one else really stepped up. If I look here, as far as shots attempted, no one really shot over 10 shots, but Leonard, McCollum, and Lillard. Hey, Al-Farouq Aminu, there has to be more from you. You're more of a player than this. If you're not going to play Aminu, let Zach Collins come in. I never thought Evan Turner would be shy about shooting. He shouldn't be. He needs to be more of a contributor based upon his percentages. He's having a great playoff series, Evan Turner is. Why not get him more involved? Maybe play him 25 minutes. He has such a great percentage of shooting that I could see him shooting 60% if he put up 20 shots. Other than that, great series for the Golden State Warriors. This looks easy peasy. If these guys are not scoring, I would like to see one guy step up, right? Rodney Hood is one, but there's a guy on the bench who hasn't played yet at a high school from Florida. He is the next upcoming talent. See, people won't get this deep for you, but others will just glance over and say, shut up. Afernee Simons needs some minutes. I want to see what this kid can do to give Lillard and McCollum a breather. They had a tough series versus the Nuggets, and I think that could play a factor. This fatigue is real, okay? They've been playing their hearts out. I know they're trying to include Seth Curry, who is making some contributions, still not showing it as well as he needs to be for a sharpshooting off-the-bench six-man. Hood is not doing as much. Maybe he's coming back from the injury, still feeling the woes, and although I don't see it. Afernee Simons, give him some time. Give him some time to play. Give him some breather minutes. I think he can help out McCollum and Lillard. I know it's against the odds, and people are saying he's too young. These guys are out of legs. You can see by the percentages, there's no more leg left. That's what the problem is. Their bodies are beat up from the look at them running with the court. Look at them. It's crazy. And look at the comeback, right? Look at the comeback. We started here, right? We started here with 53-66, right? That's 13-point lead. We end up 82-79 by the time the third quarter ends. And that, folks, was the end of the game. Can the Warriors sweep? Possibly. But I think some adjustments from the Blazers' ends would help. Get in Afernee Simons. Let's see what they got. All 4 Sports. I'm out of here. Peace.